Well, tonight on The Edge, the brother of a murdered Melvindale cop turning up the heat on city council members.
I don't have a union as a ordinance officer, part-time employee, so I have to get up right now and protect myself.
1, 2, 3.
If it's a PlayStation up in heaven, he's playing the PlayStation up in heaven. Believe me, he is.
Family and friends honor a 12-year-old boy and his mom who were brutally murdered in their own home.
I don't think anybody was prepared for the response it's gotten.
A Waterford woman back in the headlines as a Netflix special shines a light on her conviction connected to catfishing high schoolers. Those stories and more right now.
This is The Edge.
The Edge at 11 starts now.
Trouble tonight at Melvindale City Hall. Some city officials now being accused of harassing the brother of fallen Melvindale police officer Mohammed Saeed.
Ahmed, who is also an officer, brought his frustrations to tonight's city council and found a surprising ally. Fox News' Lauren Edwards joins us now live with more. Lauren.
Taryn, I can tell you that meeting was long. It was packed, and Ahmed Saeed only spoke for a few minutes, but he used every single inch, every single minute to talk about just make an emotional plea, wanting to become a police officer. Take a look at what happened in that meeting. Now, here he is presenting his case in front of Melvindale City Council, alleging that he's being followed around town, alleging his chances of becoming a police officer keep getting blocked, even though he says he's passed all of the tests. Because he's part-time, he has no union representation, he says, but he also got an attorney to help him along the way. Last summer in July, his brother, Officer Mohammed Saeed, was tragically shot and killed in the line of duty. He believes this is all happening because the city paid for his brother's funeral expenses. Saeed says ultimately he wants to become an officer to honor his brother.
I've been fighting for it since before my brother passed away, but after he passed away, it took me a whole year to convince my parents of me going to the police academy, and I also gave them a whole year. I lost my brother in July 21st, and my first day of the academy was supposed to be July 21st of 2025. And they denied me. Right now I'm hoping to go in January, and I hope they don't deny me again.
Melvindale Mayor Nicole Shira, she spoke in the meeting saying that what's happening to him and the way he's being treated is, quote, disgusting. And afterwards, we asked for a one-on-one interview, and she says that she can't speak on camera, but that she stands by him. We also reached out to others on City Council. We were just waiting to hear back. Reporting live here in Melvindale, Lauren Edwards on The Edge.
Well, it's really hard to imagine what could have happened or what would provoke somebody to, or anybody to really treat this part-time officer, the brother of this person, in this manner. I mean, it doesn't seem like in this day and age it should be even happening.
And that's the same thing he said. And also, he just wants to be a police officer. He just wants to honor his brother's life and legacy. So that's his only goal and his only hope from all of this. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
All right. Thanks for the update there, Lauren.
Never had an evil heart. He never said anything bad. He never got smart with nobody. He was very obedient to his mom, and he just walked around the house, and he was a very humble individual.
Tragedy in Hazel Park bringing the community together tonight. Family and friends are remembering 12-year-old Carty Hill and his mother Linda. The two were found with their throats slashed in their home on Monday. Tonight, people got together here for this balloon vigil at Carty's school, honoring their lives. Both Carty and his mom being remembered as loving, quiet, and sweet.
I will miss him dearly because I raised him partially of his life. So, yeah, I will miss him dearly. And I will miss both of them, but Carty more so, I do believe, because he's the baby.
A 43-year-old man from Redford was arrested last night in connection to the double murder. He's set to be arraigned by the end of the week.
Well, breaking news we're following in Detroit as human skeletal remains are found at a home on the city's east side. Crime scene tape outside a home in the area of 8 Mile Road and Terrell, just east of Van Dyke. Police were called to the scene earlier this evening. It's unclear if that home is occupied, and right now, no word of anyone in custody. We'll continue to follow the story and keep you updated as we learn more.
A porta potty at a Detroit park, the center of a disturbing police investigation.
Officers say that is where a man raped a woman after holding her at gunpoint.
It happened just before 10 Monday night. Police say the suspect walked up to the woman while she was sitting in her car, then forced her to walk over to the porta potty at Van Antwerp Park. He allegedly told her to get inside, and when she refused, he fired a shot right into the ground. Scared for her life, the woman went in, and that's when police say the suspect raped her. Police arrested him after hearing about the alleged assault on social media. He's expected to be charged soon. A Detroit man accused of stabbing 4 people at a pool party, smiling and waving goodbye to the court judge today, despite being charged with first-degree murder and assault. Detroit police say Dawan Hobson stabbed a man and woman to death last month at a home on Fleming. An argument over a woman allegedly sparked the stabbing spree. Hobson will remain behind bars until he's back in court.
Take a man's life over a Taco Bell meal that wasn't even the defendant's meal is beyond senseless and heinous.
A Macomb County judge sentencing a man to 5 to 15 years in prison after authorities say he beat his roommate to death for stealing his Taco Bell meal. 55-year-old Mark Newsom pleaded no contest to manslaughter and says he didn't intentionally kill 72-year-old Dale Mitchell at a Roseville group home last January.
I didn't. Hey, Dale, I was trying to help him. I helped everybody there.
Trying to help him with your fist, sir?
No, Your Honor, not at all. Being a friend. I'd go to the store and buy him stuff. He wouldn't even ask and I'd buy him things. Reminded him to, to take his medicine.
Dale was a man loved and respected by a wide circle of friends who, like us, are now grappling with the void of his death that has left in our lives. Dale's health had declined, leaving him more vulnerable and unable to defend himself from a beating so severe it took his life.
That statement was from the victim's family. The judge stuck by the sentencing guidelines, but says he seriously considered a harsher punishment. Well, it is right now one of the most watched shows on Netflix, and it centers on a mom from Waterford and her family.
It has a lot of people talking. If you haven't watched Unknown Number, this is your spoiler alert. Fox News' Jessica Dupnack is live tonight with a story. Jess.
Yeah, this documentary at last check was number 3rd in the world most watched on Netflix, and it's absolutely unbelievable. It all centers around a woman who is from Waterford. Her name is Kendra Lakari, and she was charged with stalking her own daughter after allegedly sending thousands of text messages to her daughter and her then boyfriend. They were both 13 at the time. They lived in the Mount Pleasant area. And we talked to the prosecutor who tried the case, all about this case and why this woman would do this again to her own daughter.
Kendra Lakari in an Isabella County, Michigan courtroom, sentenced to 19 months in jail in 2022 after it came out she was catfishing her own daughter.
I don't think anybody would have guessed that. I mean, certainly it was all lost on us until we were able to start to identify those IP addresses.
Digital evidence tied Kendra to thousands of shocking, vulgar, and threatening text messages sent to the victims, her daughter, 13-year-old Lauren Lakari, and her then boyfriend. It's all laid out in a new Netflix documentary called Unknown Number. Then prosecutor David Barbary is in it.
Well, we never really uncovered a motive. We never really were able to discern what the goal was when she started doing this, why she started doing it, why she continued to do it. That was kind of the surprising thing.
Kendra, who is from and currently lives in Waterford, maintains a relationship with her daughter Lauren, but the two don't see each other for now.
A lot of times victims will want to have relationships and continue to be close to people that have perpetrated crimes on them, against them. If it's a domestic violence or something like that, we see that a lot.
And that's been one of the biggest talking points on social media about this documentary is the fact that mom and daughter are still in each other's lives. Now, we did do a door knock at Kendra Lakari's last known address in Waterford. Someone was home. They didn't come to the door. She also did not call us back in time for the On the Edge.
All right, Jessica, a quick question here. I mean, do we have any idea if this mother was trying to maybe break up the relationship between the daughter and the boyfriend? And what is the status of their relationship now?
That was the crux of her explanation, Roop. In the documentary, she did say that she wanted to break them up and kind of create havoc for her daughter so that the daughter would in turn rely on her mom. But again, nothing really clear. A lot of muddy water there, and a lot of people involved have their own theories.
Yeah, we're here with a local connection. Jessica Dupneck for us live tonight. Thank you.
Well, we had some rain today, and it seems like they might be sticking around parts of Metro Detroit, at least for right now.
All right, let's check in with Rich Luderman, who has a look at our forecast. You've delivered some really nice days the last 2 weeks. So
yes, especially the Labor Day weekend. We had great weather Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Labor Day, looking good. Now, today we had a nice afternoon. It was warm, but there's a cold front crossing the region right now with showers, even a few rumbles of thunder out there, especially south of Jackson, down close to Hillsdale. But we'll see these showers come and go for the rest of tonight. How about this? 46 degrees up there at the Mackinac Bridge. That's pretty cool for early September. Here are the daytime highs today, 83 for us. Noticeably cooler up around Traverse City, 68. So you can see the numbers today pretty close to average, where we should be. Right now, it's cooling off with the clouds and the light rain. 59 Howe, 58 in Pontiac, 64 still over in Windsor. Eventually, this breeze is going to turn more northwesterly. And look at the blue on the map. Haven't seen this in a while. 41 degrees in Marquette right now, 43 up there, Thunder Bay, Ontario. Our cold front will exit the region early this morning or early tomorrow morning. Then another reinforcing shot of cool air comes in for the weekend. You'll see it all in the 7-day. On again, off again showers tonight, perhaps a rumble of thunder down to 54. Tomorrow is down 15 to 20 degrees from today's highs, so it'll feel cooler on Thursday. And then check out the weekend ahead, a pair of 67s for Saturday and Sunday. How about a full check starting at 4 a.m.?